What's up, guys? It's Bones88 back again. We're here with another episode of Race and Review. Today we're going to cover the humans. I like humans a lot. They're a really good team. They're really fun to use, and they unlock a really good legendary. So without further ado, let's get into it. So humans. I really like this team. If you saw my farming guide, I suggest that you farm these guys second after you farm arcs. If you haven't, I'll leave a link at the end of the video that you can go to see that video. So when you use the orcs to unlock Soleus, you will be able to use him in the next event with the humans to unlock Mordoon. And I strongly suggest that because the only other leader they have besides Soleus is Darian here, and he's a trash character. He's not very good. You don't want to put anything into him except at the very beginning when you have to. Other than that, don't put anything into him. This top team right here, and Eric Shieldbreaker, so these top 6 here, these are the humans that you want to farm and work towards to get the best human team. If you get these guys here, you'll be able to get more of them pretty easily. I strongly suggest taking Soleus up to gear 11. Freezard, I would take to gear 11. He's kind of squishy, but he really helps when it comes to the event. Cruel is really good. She's a later farm, and she's a little harder to farm. I suggest that you go for her because she really helps in the event. Little Baddie, you can only farm her in this event that comes around, and by doing an achievement like things, you get her shards. But she's after you played the game for a while consistently, she unlocks pretty soon, so you don't really have to worry about farming her. And Snorri, he is a really great AoE damage dealer, but very squishy. So I kind of put the very limited amount into him. I did all 6 abilities on him, so, and gear 10. So you can't go wrong with Snorri, though. He really is good with the humans, and you'll use him a lot in the beginning and the mid-tier game. Not so much in the end game, but you will in the mid-game. Eric Shieldbreaker, he has synergy with Garrett, and as we speak now, Garrett is a Battle Pass character, so I can't speak on him, and he hasn't even come out, and he won't until tomorrow. And he will only be available through the Battle Pass, which you have to pay for. So I can't vouch for Garrett, but what it sounds like he'll be really good. But he has an RNG ability where he has different arrows that he pulls out, and you never know what you'll have, but every turn he'll pull out something different, and he has a really good AOE attack, and he's really cool. He's really cool. Robin Bad, he's terrible. One of the worst characters in the game. If you haven't seen my worst characters video, I'll try to leave a link in that if I can remember and watch that, because do not put anything into this guy. Notice how I have all these shards hidden and I haven't even unlocked the guy because he's that bad. So do not farm or put anything into him. Selena, I have her to 7 stars, but I have not worked on her at all. I don't have much experience, but I do know that she's very good. She makes the humans very good. She helps out a lot in the event if you farm her. Her abilities are RNG dependent. A lot like Buff, where it's RNG where his buffs will go. Her kit is also RNG dependent. So she kind of cancels herself out here and there, but for the most part, she's a very good character. Darian, like I said before, he is trash. I may end up putting some gear and stuff into him for Battlegrounds in the future, but I don't know that yet. So do not put anything into him. The very least you have to. Eric Shieldbreaker, you can beat the event with him. He's really good. I've beaten the event and he only was gear 9, and look, I haven't even put all the way to 6. There's 4 there, so you don't have to put, look, he's still level 76, so you don't have to put much into him and he'll help you in the event. Little Baddie, I have her at gear 10. She's a great tank. You can't go wrong with her. I think she's still one of the best tanks in the game. Towards the end game, I don't use her as much as I did, but she's still very useful. I don't regret putting anything into her. So if you want to even take her to gear 11, she'll help you. And look, I haven't even put her all the way up to 6 yet. So, and she's a big part of the event when you're going to unlock Mordoon. Cruel, like I told you about Cruel, she is really good. She can clone an enemy team member. So it's really cool. She really helps you in the event a lot. But she's a later farm. Let's see where she's at here. You can only get her at 3-6. And those demon invasions are pretty hard when you're first starting out the game. So, but once you get her, go hard. Farm farm her as fast as you can because she helps a lot. You won't regret. You could take her to 11. I'd max out all her abilities and take her to 80. She's a great character. Same with Freezard. Take him all. See, I haven't even took him to 6 yet, but I need to. It's just not that much of health. But he's a great character. Awesome AoE. He has 2 big AoEs that help you. And once again, he's just really good in the event. And so he's like a damage dealer. He's squishy, but you have to kill him twice. He gets a cheat death, but he hardly brings back any health. So you got to heal him right back. And of course, we have Soleus. Soleus is obtained through the Orc event, and when you unlock him, he still to this day is a top 5 character. He used to be the best. He was in the meta for a while with Nightingale, but he is a great character, a great healer, probably still top 3 leader in the game. You just can't go wrong with him, and he's essential for a good human team. Without him, you're not going to have... It's going to be hard to beat the event. And you can try it with Darien. I've never done that, but I've heard people that have beat it with Darien, so it's possible. But I just strongly suggest go for Orcs first, get Soleus, and take him up. Take everything to 6, 80, gear 11, because he's an amazing character and he's going to help you out drastically, not only progress through the campaign nodes, but in battlegrounds to come too. So he's a great character. So yeah, there's not much more to say about these guys. They're a mid-tier team, maybe a little higher than mid-tier. They're very fun to play with, and I strongly suggest farming Orcs and then going straight for humans. It will give you great teams overall, and Mordoom, in my opinion, is still, I think even over Buff a little bit, the #1 best character in the game. And if you can get him as a second legendary, you're going to skyrocket through campaigns and arena and every mode there is, you're going to skyrocket. And so, farm humans as soon as you can. Get Soleus, so you have to go to Orcs. You have to do Orcs first because you won't get Soleus otherwise. He is not unlockable unless you go through Orcs. So farm the Orcs as little as you can, unlock Soleus at 7 star, and then immediately start switching over to your humans. They're a great team once again. I really like playing with them, and you will not be disappointed when you unlock Mordoom. Okay guys, that's my race and review on the humans. I've said it several times in this video, they're a great race. You will not be disappointed whenever you farm these characters. The result is amazing. Mordoom's a great legendary, and I just strongly suggest you farm these guys right after you farm Orcs. If you have any questions, guys, hit subscribe and comment below. I appreciate you guys for stopping by and checking my videos out, guys. Love you all. XMG represent. Peace.